Yo, what up, everybody? As y'all know, I'm Jay the Kid. That's Broke Boy Bray.
Yo.
And today, we got my boy jumping back on into the podcast today. We got my man's DP. What's good with you, my man?
It's good, y'all.
And as y'all know, this is another episode of Four Ropes Full Podcast. This is us reacting to night one of SummerSlam and then giving our predictions for night two. So without further being said or anything, Bray, what you feel about night one so far?
Like I said before the pod, I thought night one was all right. I didn't, I felt like a lot of the things were to be expected. I kind of did see Jade winning the WWE Championship off Tiffany, so that was an interesting change. But yeah, I saw Seth cashing in on Punk a mile away. I kind of had that feeling.
Yeah, with Visionary, I love you, my boy. But once you sent that picture and everything in the group chat, I was like, let's just hold off. And as soon as I said that shit, my phone died and Seth Rollins popped out. I was like, damn it, I gotta go into the group chat. Charged my phone immediately and saw the reactions when that nigga thought he was gonna win. It's a cold world.
It was funny as fuck because I was literally, I think me and Sav were smoking, and Seth had came out. And I was like, "Oh, he's leaving." And she was like, "No, he's not. He's being dramatic as fuck." I was like, she was like, "He's cashing in." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Nah, but it's the way that it looked or anything. It all like the entire time it just showed Seth Rollins walking to the back, but no CM Punk.
It was focused straight on Rollins.
So once I didn't see Punk holding that belt up, like once you ready, you can get this ass whooping. It was literally just Seth walking back. And then once he slid the motherfuckers to the side, like he did some magic shit, I was like, yeah, this is where Punk finna get fucked over.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Like we said, that's just revenge for what he did to Hardy.
I told him.
That's revenge for what he did to Hardy, what he did to
Me and my
Drew
homie said that
McIntyre
watching
last
it
year at
too.
WrestleMania.
Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
He
That's all
deserved it though. I ain't
karma.
gonna lie to you. I mean, it's fucked up
He
how it
did. As
is,
soon
but
as
guess
Punk
what?
won, my homie was like, "Please cut the credits. Cut to the credits. If they don't cut to the credits in 30 seconds, it's finna go left."
Shit, the first 45 seconds, once CM Punk wasn't celebrating with that motherfucker, something told me, yeah.
The moment Pyro didn't go off for the nigga, I was like, yep,
like,
you're
yeah,
cooked.
He finna get fucked
You're
over.
cooked.
Didn't need shit but 5 minutes and 9 seconds with the belt.
10 seconds.
10?
It was 10.
It's a cold world.
Drew McIntyre still had a longer reign. His was like 5 minutes 46 seconds.
I'd be sick as hell because I definitely get a Punk 509 shirt.
Hey, that match was so great. When he actually did win, I literally flipped out of my chair, rolled on the floor, because I was sitting there saying the whole time, he deserves this so much. He deserves this.
It was a good ass match.
It was a feel good moment, but then again, also y'all, I just don't understand why literally that couldn't have been like the like Monday. Y'all could have fucked him over Monday. Y'all couldn't let this nigga have 48 hours with the belt. 48 hours. They was like, nope, we gonna put an end to this shit early. But then again, we also got to talk about now what I mentioned earlier when I was talking with Solo and them yesterday about Charlotte and Alexa. I feel like the tide is turning on Charlotte because I feel like now more people. It's either this documentary made us change our perspective on Charlotte, or Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss is just the most random get along tag team that makes sense. And I don't think it's that second option. I like Alexa.
I do.
I like Charlotte. Both of them motherfuckers backstabbers though. So it all really depends on who's gonna turn on who. Because if Alexa turn on Charlotte, it's
It'd
like
be Alexa.
okay,
I think it's gonna be
up.
Alexa turning on Charlotte because that's probably when she's gonna join the Wyatt Six.
But then again, the Wyatt Six ain't doing shit. They not doing shit. These niggas been on the roster damn near a year.
Longer than a year.
and ain't did shit. I've seen the Wyatt Six 5 times in a year. That's about the same amount of times Roman Reigns defended his fucking belt. They are not, I'm sorry, they are not a faction that are big enough for this to just, for them to sit in the fucking back. Don't get me wrong, I
And that's
love
sad
Bray
because they
Wyatt.
should have been. It's sad because they should have been.
It's
Like,
the fact they can't like get a good story for them, and then what the backstage rumors were is like they were waiting for Alexa to come back, and that's why they're trying to get Alexa in there, but they just don't. They don't know what the fuck to do.
but
So it's
then
kind of
again,
like it's just a fucked faction.
why put Alexa Bliss with these niggas if it's not going to pan out to anything else? It's been said since the nigga has been back. Uncle Howdy is the leader right now because Bray ass is gone. So therefore, you telling me that you don't believe in him enough to set up this faction week in and week out? I'm not saying let these niggas go on a year TV run, but damn, put these niggas on TV. Take them off for 30 to 60 days. Put them back on 30 to 60 days. Put them back on 30 to 60 days. If y'all are going to do that shit, put it in that situation because now it's making it seem like these niggas can't do shit. They can't do shit without having somebody else that's familiar with Bray joining that side of the team. You got already got two motherfuckers with Eric Rowan and goddamn Uncle Howdy. Them two the most personal niggas with them, and that shit can't get nowhere. You
Right.
throw Alexa in, now y'all got three motherfuckers that interacted with Bray, and then what? Because Alexa can't be in a faction with Nikki Cross. What, they just gonna hold all the tag team belts? They the Judgment Day now?
I would. Part of me would buy that if the story was right.
If it was right. But nothing is showing that this is gonna be one hell of a faction that we're gonna have to deal with. Because as quick as I see the Wyatt Six, if Alexa joins and Nikki and them together and they win the tag team belts randomly, I can immediately see them fucking them over by allowing uh Chelsea Green and a Secret Harvest to get the motherfucking belts. I could see that, and then it be nothing else for them. Now they just jumping random bitches anywhere. If I'm being real, like, it sucks to say this because we all got a chance to appreciate what Bray Wyatt was going to do without him being here, which sucks the fun out of all of that shit and the anticipation for it. But at the same time, what else can the Wyatt Six do? They might as well just take their ass down to NXT because the main roster there's not enough spots for them. It's not. You want to make Julia a competitor? That's fine. Motor City Machine Guns as a tag team. Street Profits, DIY, all of these other tag teams that are up here right now. There's not a chance in hell that we believe. What's Buddy at? What's Buddy name? The one that with a pig hat. I forgot. Joe Gacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Gacy.
You're not telling me Joe Gacy and fucking Dexter Loomis is the two niggas you're relying on in a tag team division with them. We've already seen Motor City Machine Guns go up against goddamn Abyss and shit like that in the TNA. You can't set that faction. You can't set that rivalry up long enough for people to actually care about it.
You think it's a lot more talent now than it is before? Like you can't push everybody out there, but there's so many people I feel like now that people want to see on screen, but it's not enough spots even with the time push for everybody.
That's the thing now is that there's so many different talents in WWE that people want to see elevated to that next level. But like you said, you can't book everybody to be at the top. It doesn't work that way. Cause like, and I think that's somewhere like you see some dismay coming for characters like Cody and for like Rhea because they're always kind of elevated to this upper level when it's like we should be seeing other people kind of in these spots too. So I think that's kind of I agree. I think it is this we have so many talents, and then we with the internet wrestling community, then the people who attend the shows, you just have so many different voices wanting to see different people at these higher spots, but you can't book everybody to be that way. Because however you feel about Jey Uso was over, which is why he got a world championship run. Like that simple as that. However you
Whether it
like, if you
lasted
like
long
the
or it
nigga
didn't.
work or you like his in-ring work or not, he was over with the crowd. That's why they pushed him the way he did. But then you also got to think about it from a perspective like Io. Io is heavily over with the crowd. Yet during her title reign, which lasted 4 months,
Something like it.
how many times did we see her defend it?
Yeah.
Twice. She defended it twice.
Mm-hmm.
She defended it twice. She defended it against Rhea Ripley and Bianca at WrestleMania 41, and she defended it against Rhea at fucking Evolution before losing it to Naomi cashing in.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, and like I try not to give WWE flack for this because I get it. It's a hard thing to book talent, but that's kind of fucking weird that you're booking the world champion in that way where we're inconsistently seeing her on television, yet we see Rhea Ripley weekly.
Yeah, but it's a reason why we seeing Rhea more than
No,
we see
no, not like I said. Like I get that why we're seeing we're seeing Rhea weekly, but it's also weird that we barely saw Io during this fucking title reign at all. Even though anytime the crowd fucking saw her, they were fucking losing their heads.
Exactly. When Io gets into the ring, you know that you in for a wild, high flying match. They don't call her the genius of the sky for no reason.
You know she's gonna get in that motherfucking tweet. It's like watching Stephanie Vaquer wrestle. You know they're gonna get in the ring and they're gonna show you a great ass match.
And the key word that you just ended your sentence with, ass. That's the only reason Rhea Ripley getting shown on TV as much. Not saying Rhea Ripley can't wrestle. Not saying Rhea Ripley
The
is
Gooners
not.
speak.
But
The
yes.
Gooners speak.
But yes. Rhea Ripley could literally, if Rhea Ripley walked out backwards out to the motherfucking ring, niggas would go crazy.
She's
Because
selling
why?
sex better than Tiffany Stratton.
Exactly. Everybody, I don't care. It's a few grown ass men out here who's still in that phase of I like an emo girl. Now we in this age to where now you could be an emo girl with a fat ass. I ain't mad at you, gang. I ain't mad at you. You like thick shit, you like thick shit. But don't let it fuck up wrestling. Because as much as you could see Rhea Ripley in the main championship picture, she been going for the world title for 3 years now.
Didn't she hold that motherfucker for a whole year?
Yes.
She's held it for as long as she's been chasing it. She's probably held it for half of that time.
It makes no sense.
And I love Rhea, but this is something like even like I told you, Sav's a huge Rhea Ripley fan. Even she's like, why the fuck is she constantly in the title picture?
That part.
Like I get it, she's a huge star. I 100% understand that. But when you always have somebody chasing the top championship and they win it constantly, it starts to dilute it.
Mm-hmm.
It's Charlotte Flair. Sorry.
No, you're right. No, it's like that. Like AEW, for example. I wanted Kenny Omega to win the match against Okada at All In, but at the same time, I realized if he would have won it, it wouldn't have been as beneficial as what we're seeing Okada do with that motherfucking belt right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I agree with that.
So it's like, it's okay to have your top champion lose or your top contender lose here and there, because when they eventually do win it, it's going to feel fucking amazing. But if you're always having them on the constant chase for the championship and they're getting it all with the time, it's not going to feel as good. Like, I feel like that's what we're going to see with the CM Punk run. Like, we haven't seen Punk with a championship since 2013. So watching him work his ass off to get a match against Rollins at WrestleMania next year and then win that bitch on night 1 or night 2, it's going to be huge.
He's going to have to get a night 2. I'm going to be real.
You think so?
There's no way in hell Cody Rhodes will main event 3 night 2s.
Would it be
3 of them shits.
38?
He did 39 and 40.
39, 40, 41.
That's one hell of a contract.
So yeah, it'll be 4. It'll be 4.
He would literally have 4 of the last 5 of these fucking night 1, night 2 main events.
Since see, it was different with Roman because at least with Roman, most of those were like night. It was only the one night. But you're right. If it would be fucking insane to have him do 4 manias where he's fucking main eventing each one of them bitches.
Like, don't get me wrong. Cody Rhodes can put up a great performance and shit like that. But Cody Rhodes being the nigga I care about at Mania, at the main event, is not going to matter to me as much as people think it is.
And that's what I'm saying. It kind of goes back to you're always seeing this person in this same situation. So it starts to dilute the feeling of, okay, cool, I'm happy to see them in the main event. It's more like, why the fuck is he in the main event again?
We just don't need to see Cody Rhodes in the main event. If
there's too many other niggas that could be in the main event.
If he gonna be in the main event, make it night 1, because night 2 should not be about him again.
No,
I get it. This nigga trying to finish the story, but damn, nigga, how many chapters are in this motherfucker?
I was just gonna say that. Goddamn.
Like, nigga, you already finished the story. You know, you've been a part of the story.
And I want to bring this up because I was joking with my homie about this. This is how niggas felt about Cody when he was in AEW trying to push himself like this. This is exactly how fans were feeling when Cody was trying to push himself like this in AEW.
Here's the thing. If he was personally pushing himself like this in WWE, I'd be just as sick. But it's just the fact of, nigga, you can sell as many t-shirts as possible. You can get the fan love like a motherfucker. But the one thing you cannot get is real fan emotion if you are the same nigga holding the belt.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but every character that's in wrestling needs a underdog story.
Cena being the only fucking exception. Because even with Cena being a good guy, he can still go darker with still maintaining the, I'm not going to fuck you up, but if you push me to there, I'm going to show you some real shit. I feel like Cena is like the only character like we should have, like, as much as I enjoyed I wanted to see Cena turn heel, I feel like he should have never turned heel.
Here's the thing though. We've seen John Cena be the good guy selling t-shirts for years on end.
Right.
So John Cena character really don't need that much range. We literally know we get 3 John Cenas in this lifetime. We get Dr. Thugonomics. We get street edge camo shirt wearing,
chain
do it for the, like, yes, that Cena. And then we get PG selling t-shirts, loving the fans, kissing babies. We get that nigga. The one thing that doesn't change about that is literally the nigga does not change.
He never changed who the fuck he was.
He
never changed who he was.
Let's be real. Dr. Thugonomics was literally, oh, y'all don't like me, I'm gonna make y'all hate me to the point to where y'all gonna cheer me on. That worked, and you was able to get him a United States Championship and a World Championship, all in 3 years. Camo Cena, going out with Army and big ass jerseys and shit like that. Oh hey, okay, now I'm the champion. I gotta be the prize fighter and the nigga to keep this brand apart. That guy John Cena, one of the longest reigns.
I'm gonna show you I'm a fighting champion.
Exactly. That guy John Cena, one of his longest reigns, like his second reign or some shit like that. Or was that still all a part of the first reign?
That might have still been a part of the first reign because I thought the first reign ended because he got injured.
Was it because of that?
I think so. I want to say that was also part of the same reign.
Probably. But then again, PG t-shirt selling Cena was literally
the same nigga. He's just, hey, I'm just here. I've grown up a bit more. I'm mature a bit more. So now I'm gonna show you like I don't got shit to prove. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna put on fucking great bangers.
Like, DP, what you think about it, gang?
I mean, if you think about it, hasn't Cena always been the ultimate underdog?
His entire career. Entire career, he's kind of been that way.
Yeah. Like, I mean, how do I put this? the whole heel run thing, it does feel a bit rushed, but it was
And
needed
even like
just
Unreal kind
to,
of showed us that.
yeah. It was needed just to have a slight change up of shit for people to see it, just to see it. Because WWE does a lot of crap where they're gonna shove something out there, and then
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna shove something even bigger on top of that, and hope you forget about what the fuck just happened in the last week.
Mm-hmm.
They try to erase shit a lot. So I mean, at the end of the day, though, this whole thing is kind of like what John wants. So it
Right. It wouldn't have happened if John didn't want it to fucking happen. Like he wanted it to go down. I just think that certain circumstances between the timing of it, The Rock being involved, Travis Scott being involved, it just all kind of did not culminate in the way that WWE probably envisioned it going. And so changes had to be made.
Yeah, I think timing is really one big issue that they had because the whole thing with the Rock's issue is he got busy doing other crap. That's why you don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Even then, though,
yo,
can we really say that the difference maker would be The Rock?
Now, we're not saying the difference maker would have been The Rock, but it would have helped to not have him involved in the first place just because it never led to anything. That's why I was kind of speculating, like, okay, maybe tonight he comes out and claims Cody's soul. Like, maybe they can pull a resolution out of this whole I want your soul thing rather than just kind of making it seem like, okay, Cody didn't want to give me his soul, so I went to the next option.
But even then, it seemed like it was always a business transaction, like how they said in WWE Unreal. Once you seen John Cena look at The Rock, you realize it was like, okay, so John Cena was basically an insurance plan if this nigga told me no. Okay, you wanted to be stupid? All right, John, show this nigga what's really about to happen. Kick a nigga in the nuts. Now what? Travis Scott randomly smacking Cody Rhodes and busting his motherfucking eardrum led to fucking nothing. For Travis Scott to take the worst crossroads I didn't ever seen. Because let's be
Like
real.
I said, I fuck with Travis. I fuck with Travis heavy. He has not been having a good 2025.
What?
And you know what? And I think that's just karma for him ruining WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not
let's
a
keep it
huge
a
fan of
buck.
Travis,
He
but
ruined WrestleMania.
He ruined the main event of WrestleMania.
yeah.
But that like you gotta think
His
that's like
theme song ruined WrestleMania.
that's what I really meant. The fucking I can't even think about that fucking song without getting a fucking
Cause just
headache.
imagining listening in that motherfucking arena
I would
to
have went
Fiend
crazy.
before every match
I would have went
started.
crazy. And they had Timeless too. Like they didn't even play Timeless barely. I would have went fucking manic hearing Fiend that many fucking times.
Like just imagine you in the arena from 5 p.m. to 11 o'clock at night and you hear the same shit over and over and over again.
That's torture. That's quite literal torture.
And it's already a one-word song.
Literally.
Like, I'm sorry, but if they was gonna make it about Travis Scott, they could have just played Travis Scott music the entire night. Just it don't matter what Travis Scott song. Y'all could have played Sicko Mode 3 times. Y'all could have played Butterfly Effect. Y'all could have played anything that fans would have known and fucked with heavy.
And yet,
But y'all decided theme for WrestleMania. You niggas addicted to WrestleMania because that's the only play on words that y'all can use for playing theme so much. It's an addictive atmosphere. But y'all didn't even do that. Y'all was just like Travis Scott. Fiend. Yeah. Yeah. Hardcore championship. Fiend. Fiend.
Fiend,
Fiend.
fiend, fiend.
Like, nigga, I love Bray Wyatt so much, but I haven't heard Bray Wyatt name talked about or the Fiend, the actual Fiend that we care about. I don't know if they was just like, you know what?
so I was kind of thinking something. So Bray Wyatt baby mama, she actually came out during Swerve entrance at Mania. I mean at Mania at All In. So I was like, maybe they don't have a good relationship. I remember I even brought it up to my buddy, and he was like, maybe she just took a different business venture. I'm like, yeah, but you would think, like, with how big Bray is and how much they still reference the nigga, they would probably want to keep her around.
But then again, also at the same time, that'd be such a disrespect to what Bray got going on and shit like that. Like, think about this. I love WWE, but as much as I love WWE, they will drag the fuck out of somebody's name for some money.
Oh yeah.
Let these niggas had
Shit, we seen it with Hogan. They've done three different. I'm not trying to disrespect the dead or nothing, but they've given him 3 different tributes on Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw, another Friday Night SmackDown, so 4 technically, and SummerSlam, and I bet you they do one for him tonight.
Here's the thing. You didn't even mention NXT.
Oh, I forgot NXT.
Here's the thing. Hulk Hogan didn't do shit for them rookies in NXT.
Did he even show up on NXT?
I don't think so.
I'm looking it up.
No.
I don't think Hulk Hogan
I'm looking it up.
No.
The nigga Real American Beer has probably showed up more times than Hulk Hogan has. Real American Beer has been on NXT way more than Hulk Hogan has. And it makes no sense. Like, just think about this. If WWE had the ability to do the Owen Hart tournament, do you not know how much they would put that shit in our faces?
They would put that shit on our face so heavy.
Like, when AEW wrestlers win that shit, of course they be like, oh, okay, you know, hey, last year's blah, blah, blah. But then WWE, they just gonna throw that shit on the Titantron with all the other motherfucking achievements and accolades that they did. That was cool when it was originally on SmackDown. When SmackDown, you could be like, hey, age 26, hometown, Syracuse, New York. Former championship.
Right, but when you show all of different fucking accolades for a 20-year fucking career that we already know, we don't need to see all that. Yeah.
I don't need to see Charlotte Flair had 16 other belts. What the fuck does that have to do with her going against Chelsea Green? Chelsea Green loves
like I
yellow.
guess it could be for like the newer fans, but it's also like that's part of wrestling is like you have to do a little bit of research.
The only time stats matter, I don't care what it is, if it's an actual sport. Like an actual like sport to where like basketball. You can tell a nigga, hey, I'm a 2-time NBA champion. I averaged 29.8 points a game. I had the champ. I led the league in this. But if you go tell a nigga, oh hey, I'm a 12-time United States champion. I got a 42 and 19 record.
2 counts.
Like, oh, I got the most averages on 2 counts, so a nigga could never pin me for real. That shit don't fucking matter. I'm not worried about that. I average a total of 8 kickouts a night. The fuck is that? The fuck are we talking about,
I
bro?
spent the least amount of time in a submission throughout the entire roster. So my
exactly like what the fuck are we talking about?
Okay, real quick. Remember how we were talking about Hulk Hogan in NXT?
Yeah.
No, Hulk Hogan has never appeared on WWE's NXT program.
I said that.
There's no point in giving him a tribute for that shit.
I understand, Hulk Hogan is very vital to what WWE went out to be, but I need everybody to stop acting like they were vital to what professional wrestling became. Because, like, I don't know if you saw, but niggas was trying to clown on AEW for not saying nothing about Hulk Hogan until, like, the couple days after he died.
And the nigga didn't do shit for AEW.
He's banned from AEW!
What did Hulk Hogan do for AEW to where it was like, hey, that's disrespectful. Y'all didn't even show that.
I don't know why, but like WWE fans like were heckling AEW, being like, "Oh, you guys are disrespectful as fuck for not talking about Hulk Hogan." I'm like, what the fuck did Hulk Hogan do for AEW?
Even then, if niggas want to spin that off on, well, you can say the same thing for Owen Hart. Owen Hart didn't do anything for the business. It is a partnership with Owen Hart's estate and his wife. You think Owen Hart's estate was gonna be like, hey, WWE, run his motherfucking name up?
Fuck no.
No.
That was the last niggas they would have went to.
I blame y'all for this, but Owen Hart loves wrestling and shit like that. Who gave these motherfuckers a nod? Bret Hart. Who was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go see what this looked like? Bret Hart. So whether or not it's still a heart endorsing the brand, so therefore why not be like, hey, if this okay, I would like to do a tribute tournament for Owen Hart. That's it. That's all. But
Simple.
Hulk Hogan ain't come in to AEW and say this is what a place where the best wrestle. He ain't say this is the best place on earth. This nigga literally sat on his thumbs until he was like, "Oh, WWE want me back? I'm back." Boo! You still a racist. Drink beer, everybody. We hate you.
Apparently, they said during that last appearance he had on Monday Night Raw back in on Netflix debut that he was apparently really hurt that the fans booed him. But it's also like and this is the part that kills me with people. People are like, "Oh, why are you disrespecting Hulk Hogan? He just died." Because Hulk Hogan as a wrestler, and that separate the wrestler from the person. Hulk Hogan as a wrestler, huge and pivotal to the fucking what wrestling became. Terry, whatever the fuck his last name is, as a person, shitty person.
Even
Hulk
then,
Hogan as
no,
the wrestler and
we
the
not
person
pushing
are shitty.
wrestling out of there. Like there has been multiple times where the name Hulk Hogan, the nigga don't even call himself Terry Boella. That's that nigga's full name. And guess what? I guarantee that's
He
not
don't
even gonna be
exist.
Oh,
on his
you know that's
fucking
not gonna be on this
thing.
tombstone. That motherfucker gonna
That
say
that that,
Hulk
that don't
Hogan.
exist. It's gonna have a full picture of him and the name on that motherfucker. Hulk Hogan.
Exactly. So therefore, Hulk Hogan is not gonna be the nigga that I'm thinking of to be like, oh hey, you know, let bygones be bygones. Because if you was the person to let bygones be bygones, a good amount of the motherfucking wrestlers who died and shit like that, that was pivotal to the wrestling community too, we would get just amount of tributes and we'd want just the same amount of respect.
Exactly.
Because think about this. Let Triple H had that heart shit and he died. Triple H would get a tournament every fucking year. Let the Undertaker die. He gonna get at least a month's worth of celebration because he
He gonna get a
actually did shit
championship,
for the business.
a trophy,
Yep.
an inauguration, a pay-per-view event.
Big ass statue
Exactly.
somewhere.
Yep.
Like there's no way in hell y'all gonna compare Hulk Hogan. Yes, was Hulk Hogan a man that made everybody excited to watch wrestling in his era? Yes,
The
but at the
most
same
vanilla
time,
peanut butter wrestling there is, but yeah.
exactly. Don't get me wrong. Anybody who said the golden era of wrestling is the '80s need to leave that booger sugar alone. You can smoke weed
Yeah,
and get the same high.
yeah, no, yeah. But
But like the fact of the matter is, Hulk Hogan is also responsible for not a lot of black men winning belts in wrestling,
He stopped the unionization of WWE back in the 90s.
steroids,
he held
let's
down
see,
people of
cocaine
even his own
allegations.
color.
Like it
He's
didn't matter if
fucked
he
over
was
more people than
black,
he's benefited.
white,
He almost killed
Indian.
TNA. He
Yeah,
almost killed TNA with Eric Bischoff. That's keeping a buck.
Uh,
I
yeah.
will never forget them almost destroying that fucking company because they could not get over their fucking egos at like fucking 40 years old.
But even then, we let's talk about that TNA shit. Hulk Hogan did nothing for TNA at all. He didn't. When people would ask him about it in interviews and shit like that, he would avoid those questions. He didn't even believe in the product enough, but still set his ass down and cashed them checks.
While that fucking program was plummeting.
And then use the NWO theme song the entire time. He wasn't even like, "Hey WWE, can I get my Real American shit back?" They was like, "No." Oh, okay. Hey,
hell no, you can't.
can y'all music niggas go on YouTube and just play the first 7 minutes, first like 35 seconds of the NWO theme song? Put that shit on the loop, and that's my new theme song. That Universal Studios ass goddamn Titantron he had back in the day. All that motherfucker did was move up, move down, show Hulk Hogan, bam. That's it.
The guitar
He
strobe with
did
the belt.
shit for TNA. He did nothing for TNA. He did nothing outside of it. I get it. It's a few people who can say they had good moments with Hulk Hogan, but for every 5 wrestlers that y'all can say, hey, Hulk Hogan helped me out,
We can name like
there's
20.
46 other motherfuckers in a different section of the goddamn club saying fuck Hulk Hogan. So I'm not trying to hear none of that shit when it come down to it. Hulk Hogan ass is gone. RP. May he rest in peace. May he finally be able to live without that goddamn scarf on his fucking head. Let him just be bald headed with his locks going through wherever the fuck he running to.
He
I
gonna be
don't,
buried in
whether
that.
it's
He
heaven or
buried in that
hell,
motherfucker.
I don't care. But y'all not gonna make every wrestling fan love this nigga because he gone now. I'm
No, we're
sorry.
not. No, and that's what people are trying to push. Like, you have to respect Hulk Hogan now he's gone. No, that's respect the Macho Man. That's respect Randy Savage. That's respect the
Dusty.
Ultimate Warrior. Like, don't do that shit.
Let's bring up the main argument that everybody should talk about when somebody passes and respected Chris Benoit.
Hell, y'all don't the damn show don't separate the wrestler for him. What
Exactly.
I get that we supposed to.
Different circumstances, so you can make that argument. But at the same time, they're shitty people who did shitty things during their life. Simple as that.
I'm just glad I don't have to say that too far off. But anyways, we get. Let's go ahead.
Night 2, yeah. Night 2.
No. See, I want y'all to think about this. And think about this long as y'all got to. The fact that WWE could literally fuck us over with doing, because it's small reports, it's nothing major or anything. But bro, you remember how we was talking about before these 2-night events and shit like that? There's talks possibly of Royal Rumble getting a 2-night event in the next 2 years.
I have not seen that, but that, one, doesn't sound too far off the fucking cards, but two, would be the stupidest fucking shit to do.
No, we don't.
Because one, that's already get it out the way. DP, I don't know if you've heard this, but Royal Rumble next year is going to be in fucking Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Yep. Royal Rumble 2026 is in Saudi. So fuck the women's match, right? Fuck seeing cool attires.
I did not. That blows the fuck out of me.
I remember when they announced that shit. I said, "Oh, that's cool." My buddy, we do a fucking Royal Rumble party each year. I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna do this year.
That's gonna be one sweaty ass Royal Rumble.
Like, gang, when I tell you,
they're gonna get a WrestleMania soon, and I swear to God, if they get a WrestleMania before we get ours in Indianapolis, I'm gonna lose my head.
Oh yeah, you already know that shit going in 2027. They might as well get all of the Saudi Arabia shit out the way.
They still got that. I would say they still got that deal until 2028, and I bet money they're gonna fucking renew it.
Oh, they renew it. You might as well just open up WWE Saudi. I'm not gonna lie to you.
NXT Saudi, SmackDown Saudi.
Like, ain't no motherfucking point. I get it. I fuck with Saudi Arabia and shit like that. They got some good
just
ass
give them a
fans.
whole channel.
They always have a good time. But damn, they gotta have every fucking thing. These niggas get a super show. They get King and Queen of the Ring.
Nigga, when was the last time we had a pay-per-view in Chicago for WWE? Not a SmackDown or Raw, a fucking pay-per-view.
CM Punk return. It's been about 2 years.
But it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Survivor Series War Games when Punk returned. I think that was the last one.
That's coming up on 3 years, actually. That was in 22.
Damn, that nigga been back in WWE that long?
Yeah.
Time moved by fast as fuck. That means Cody probably been back in
WWE. No, wait, I'm wrong. No, it was 2023. My fault.
I was going to say, because damn, Cody
came back in 22.
5 years.
I would say, Cody been back since 22.
So it's just like, it makes no point of me sitting here, like, looking at it the way that it is. Because if you give Rumble a 2-night event, that means I don't give a fuck if what they try to explain it as or nothing. Whoever wins night 1 of the Rumble has to fight in the main event at night 1 of Mania. Whoever wins night 2 of the Rumble has to fight night 2 of fucking Mania. You're not going to give me these shits as the opening matchup like y'all did with Jey Uso and Gunther.
I would say they've not even considering that SummerSlam's 2 nights. No.
Like, It makes no fucking sense to me.
WrestleMania being 2 nights, I always accepted that. I was like, WrestleMania is this huge once a year event. That being 2 nights was more justified. SummerSlam does not. It's not a 2 night event, and I didn't want to be that guy, but this shit being 2 nights is the stupidest fucking shit ever. All these could have been condensed into one card.
Yeah, because
Some of these matches could have been cut and put on SmackDown or Raw.
Yeah, because I didn't need to see Karrion Kross versus
Why the
Sami
fuck?
Zayn.
Why the fuck are we getting a? I understand. They want to get the tag teams more spotlight, but why wouldn't we get a tag team match at Mania, but we're getting one at SummerSlam on the main card?
That blew me. I said that yesterday. That blew me.
Then we're getting Solo versus Jacob Fatu again, knowing that some bullshit's gonna happen, even though they're in a fucking steel cage.
Here's the thing. I'm not mad at SummerSlam being 2 nights. I agree with you, though. It's the dumbest shit. This specific match cards, these match cards for this SummerSlam, god awful. I did not need
Fucking
to see
terrible.
Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn because that pissed me off.
That match was so fucking boring.
That was the dumbest. That was the worst match I've seen in SummerSlam history.
Like it makes you wonder, are they putting Sammy through a humiliation ritual because they're finally about to give him a world title? Because this shit is ridiculous. He's been dealing with Cross since Mania?
Around that time.
Shit. That nigga, that's almost 5 months ago.
Don't get me wrong. Charlotte and Alexa winning was a good little moment for Charlotte. It's not gonna do shit for the Judgment Day because Liv Morgan gonna end up probably coming back Monday. Where my title's at? Oh, that's right. You lost my shit. So therefore, Liv Morgan gonna be like, all right, I don't know what the fuck went on with this shit, but it's time to get shit straight again. And she go out there with Raquel and go to try to fight for the titles, but then she backstabs Liv Morgan. And now Raquel and Roxanne the
and now don't consider when Liv come back, because you remember she had on an injury.
Exactly. So therefore, it's like the tag team titles are out of Judgment Day. So now we got out of the 5 members that's in the Judgment Day, 3 of them niggas got championships. Possibly. Because here's the thing that makes least amount of sense. I think that don't the Judgment Day have a match tonight?
Yeah, Dom got a match.
So,
and I think they might be part of that tag match too, if I'm not crazy. I could be wrong.
I thought they don't they defend the belts?
I think they are defending the belts.
So therefore, y'all couldn't even separate night 1 and night 2 with tag team matches. We getting 2 tag team matches on the same card.
So I don't want to be that guy. Why the fuck has not the United States Championship gotten defended on a pay-per-view? The women's. They always are doing it on the SmackDown before the pay-per-view. But yet we got the Intercontinental.
Dang.
It don't make no sense. Especially if we're going to do it a 2-night. We're doing a 2-night event. There is no excuse for not every fucking championship to be on the card. It's no excuse.
None.
No excuse. Yeah, WWE been making some strange steps this year. I'm hoping they can get their shit together because it's weird. But I have hope for night 2 tonight. I'm hoping that one thing I'll say confidently. We saw blood last night in Gunther v Punk. We better see blood in Cody v Cena tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a street fight. It's a street fight.
For sure. For sure.
They have to give us blood, bro. If they don't give us blood, that's some bullshit.
So
Jesse, you agree with me?
Did Gunther blade?
We got to see blood in Cena versus Cody tonight. We got to see, because if they give us blood versus Punk and Gunther, and that's a regular ass match, there's no excuse for a street match to not see no red.
Oh yeah, that didn't make no sense either. They was a normal match, and them niggas didn't get no blood or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if Cena and Cody don't get no blood, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. They need to beat the hell out of each other tonight.
Yeah, I get
that. This is a blood feud at this point for this title.
Yeah, but at the same time, who the one that's gonna end up bloody and butchered? Because I can't see Cena being as old as he is and retiring.
I can see them both bleeding, and maybe if Cody wins tonight, I would say what I can see happening is they both bleed, and maybe if Cody does win tonight, it gives Cena a little bit of time off. Because I know that like he's got some SmackDown episodes coming up, but it'll at least give him some more time, probably where he isn't going to be wrestling. But you're right. I'll be interested to see.
Man, John Cena better win. I don't put him for nothing. That nigga better win tonight.
That nigga want to see blood. He want to see chaos.
See, okay. So this match card is not in order, but let's get into predictions.
Well, we know what's main eventing, so we at least know that.
We got the tables, letters, and chairs match for the tag team championships. The Wyatt Six, Dexter, and Joe versus DIY versus Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns versus Fraxium versus Andrade and Ray Phoenix.
Okay, so it's a SmackDown. It's a SmackDown's tag championship match.
Who do we got winning that?
I feel like the Wyatt Six don't retain.
I feel like Street Profits are gonna get their moment one more time, or Ray Phoenix and Andrade. I feel like
you think so. I was gonna say that, but I'll put Fraxium over them getting the tag championships.
That would make.
I would put Fraxium over Andrade. I think
Fraxium makes the most sense.
I do, but WWE ain't been making sense of this tag. It feels like everybody in the tag team division is gonna get this belt, which is how it should be. But the way it's gonna happen, the order of whoever the fuck gets it doesn't make sense to me.
Not at all.
Because if Fraxium wins it, who do they lose it to? Whoever wins against them next gonna have to worry about DIY, the Street Profits. Whoever out of the DIY and Street Profits who win it, you got to worry about the Wyatt Six. Then you got to worry about Los Garza, even though them niggas are AAA tag team champions. Now, like, everybody gonna get a turn with this belt, and I'm okay with that. But it just depends on how long and who's the person that's eating the pin. Yeah. Because as much as like that, like the losing of the belt makes sense, the person who is eating the pin to lose this shit is the person that's gonna be looked at as the weakest link. So say the Street Profits lose against Fraxium.
Dawkins takes the pin.
Exactly. And now we looking at Dawkins as, okay, you the liability to motherfucking to Montez. So now you're a problem. So if these niggas turn on each other, now you just basically said fuck this entire team and shit like that. These niggas had many moments to where they could have broken up. They could have went their separate ways.
They could have broken up at what, 2023 and 2024.
Like, just think about this. Since the last time, when is the last time we seen Montez Ford look like a strong competitor for the championship?
What was that, 2023
Elimination Chamber,
where he was just absolutely tweaking the fuck out.
Put up a good ass performance to where if he was in the final two, nobody would have said shit.
Fuck no.
Nobody
I literally was like, damn, give this nigga a title run. What the fuck?
If you put Dawkins in the IC title picture, you not telling me that him and Dominic Mysterio could have a good ass match. You not telling me that Penta could push D'Angelo Dawkins' potential up. But y'all are gonna sit here and let these niggas be tag teams for like what, the next
They basically gonna
10 years?
They basically gonna do what they did with the Usos, where it's like, you know, they tag for so fucking long that when they finally separate them, people don't want to see it at first because it's like we've never seen them separated.
I just need to know that whatever this tag team match is going to go, whoever has this belt needs to be presented as the champions, not always having to look over his back for three other niggas. Because I'm tired of seeing triple threat matches for the tag titles. I'm tired of seeing random 6-man, 8-man
4-way tag. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, bro.
Whoever get this belt need to work on a rivalry with one of these other 5 niggas in these matches.
And it's like they have it to where they can have some really good fucking rivalries. You know what they need to do? And this is what AEW is doing right now. I'm not saying WWE should rip AEW off, but it's a great idea. Run a tag tournament. Yeah. Run a fucking tag tournament where you put 10 teams, 5 fucking, no.
Not 10.
That was right, yeah. 10 teams against each other. And you have them go against each other leading up to like a big-ass pay-per-view. And at that pay-per-view, whoever wins like leading up into the pay-per-view. At the pay-per-view, gets a title shot against the tag team champions. That's what they're building up for right now. And I'm like, that's a great idea. WWE should do that. WWE should just host more tournaments in general because it'll make more sense for why you're giving certain people title opportunities rather than just, oh, I want the belt.
I do like a good old school tournament. I
Tournaments
give you
are
that.
good.
I give you that. So who we got though? If we DP, you said Fraxium.
Fraxium or they retain.
Okay.
Yeah, for Axiom or the retain.
I'm gonna go with Ray Phoenix and Andrade or retain. I'm gonna give you that. Next we got steel cage match, Solo versus Jacob.
I see Solo retaining.
I see Jacob retaining by help of Jimmy.
Jacob.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be a good match though, because I mean we haven't seen them in the steel cage match, so that'll be fun.
Okay. And then WWE has made this literally this is the literal name for the match. No disqualification, no count out match for the women's intercontinental championship.
No hold bars.
No.
I thought that's what no disqualification meant. I can't count to 10 and you outside of the ring and the match is over with.
Okay,
I hate all
I
the naming
guess
stipulations damn near for the matches and shit. Just
they do be having some dumbass name for some stipulations when it should be some like straightforward shit.
I
Samoan
got
street
Becky.
fight where it's literally just fucking tiki torches and shit outside.
That's why I'm glad they ain't have a Samoan street fight at Mania because Jay and them niggas would have been hitting each other with tiki candles, big ass bamboo pieces, choking the nigga out with a ula fala. I'm not trying to see that shit.
Throwing a giant tiki head at a nigga.
Just imagine them niggas doing Samoan dances when coming out to the ring. That shit would have been fired like old school Usos if them niggas was together in a tag team Samoan match. But no, just them niggas together, I know it was going to be some bullshit. And I'm glad because Rikishi was going to find his way in that match some way.
Hit a stink face on a nigga.
No, because the day he stink face his own son, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm stopped watching wrestling. I'm not watching that shit no more. I'm going to be real with you. Just imagine Big Jim had to be like Triple H walked up to Big Jim and was like, "Hey, so hear me out. You know how your daddy got a whole bunch of ass, right? What if he hit you with a stink face and we put a fart sound effect in the background? I'd rather kill myself."
Yeah, go ahead and terminate my contract right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me get my 90-day non-compete and let me get the fuck up out of here.
Because y'all clearly don't respect me.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Just let me go now.
Ooh, shit.
See, okay, so shit. All right, so I'm going Jacob, you going Solo, DP going Jacob.
Yeah, we got Becky and Lyra.
And then I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel Becky gonna win.
I feel like Becky gonna retain.
Becky gonna retain, but with some help.
So bad.
Well, I think they finna push Lyra towards the like main event scene because she did so well with the IC title.
You think so?
I don't hate that.
All right, what's next?
Let's see. We got the men's Intercontinental Championship match: Dominic versus AJ. AJ Styles. AJ Styles, unless he gets some help from somebody, but AJ Styles. No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
There's no reason that AJ shouldn't win.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. The moment that Dominic won that title at Mania and that fan reaction and everything, right then and there should have been something like to make us really want to like Dominic Mysterio. Whether that was, hey, all right, I'm the Intercontinental Champion. I'm supposed to be better than my daddy. Open challenge right now. Who wants to smoke?
But he hasn't done shit with the belt.
Not a fucking thing. I've seen the nigga off TV talking about being the greatest champion. Then I've seen the nigga defend it.
And then they said, like I told you about the rumors, they said they probably gonna make him the face of AAA if they make AAA in the developmental.
Go ahead and do that, but only have Mexican superstars over there because that's what AAA is about. Fuck all of this other. Let me see. if they have no real experience with Mexican luchador wrestling.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, if they do
piss
have
me
other
off.
races, they need to have, like be exclusively background in like luchador wrestling.
So you send Karrion Kross over there, cool. You send Chelsea Green over there, fuck it. You send Io over there, I guess.
They've all been in lucha.
But if you bring Rhea Ripley over there to go get the women's version of their world championship, I might flip the fuck out.
I would be pissed.
Because Rhea don't know shit but maybe 18 words in Spanish. But y'all want her to be the champion? You want her to say mommy's on top in Spanish 8 different times during the promo and then the crowd react? No. Fuck no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Dominic Mysterio, he go over there to AAA and go against Mr. Iguana and all them other niggas. Fine. Dragon Lee, cool. Los Garza, fine. Fuck it. But I do not need to see somebody like Charlotte Flair going over there. I don't need to see anybody who ain't had a real prior experience or knowledge about luchador wrestling. I don't give a fuck how much. I don't give a fuck how much ass you got. I don't care about much high flying ability. I don't care how much croissants and all these other shit that you gonna wear to the ring to get a motherfucker's attention. If you are not personally wrestling luchador style and you bring your ass to AAA, I'ma come through and I'ma do what they've been doing to the WNBA games. Sorry.
You gonna throw a tortilla on the fucking in the ring?
Nah,
I was finna say,
I
you
ain't
finna
throwing
throw,
no.
you finna throw this on the court?
That's something. Cause I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking with that idea of that being developmental because it's not a developmental brand. If y'all gonna do that shit with and name it NXT or whatever, NXT Mexico, NXT Espanol, NXT, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Do not make a brand that was proud and building their name back up into some shit to where now it's the laughing stock of professional wrestling. Because what happens if WWE sell off that side of they shit? So now you lost all your access to all these big WWE names, and now you got to start from scratch again. Now you got to call Alberto Del Patron and be like, hey, that was WWE that was saying we didn't want to fuck with you no more. But you can come back. You can come get your world championship back. Hey, Rey Mysterio Jr., hey, you ain't doing shit since you retired. Can you come back and tell people that we good wrestling? Fuck no. Keep that shit wherever the fuck it is.
No, literally.
And then we got the triple threat match of Io versus Naomi versus Rhea.
Naomi's retaining. There's no way they're gonna have her drop her shit after
Naomi's
not even a
retaining.
full month.
I feel like they could. I'm
I
not
don't
saying
see
that
it.
that it would be smart. I'm just saying that they could.
No, I think they're
Naomi
gonna finally give her little flowers for the last year of just being a solid ass wrestler. She's gonna have a decent little reign.
I think Naomi need her own personal championship strap though. Low key.
She gonna definitely make one soon. I think this is gonna just kind of solidify her as a fighting champion and shit.
Like I don't even care if it's like a caution themed like championship strap or whatever. She just needs some shit because LA Knight got one for the US title and don't nobody give a fuck about the US title. Nobody gave a fuck about the US title enough to get a personalized strap but LA Knight.
You know who would get a personalized strap? Carmelo Hayes.
His shit would not make no sense. I feel like his shit would literally just be on the inside and it would say him.
I would say nah.
What's
He
that
does need to
chain?
get a
That one
new
chain he
gimmick.
be wearing? That big dumbass. I don't know what it is, but
The
that
Andre the Giant chain. Oh, nigga.
They need to get rid of that shit. It's got to be racist to some extent, right? Giving a black dude a big gold chain.
Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Andre the Giant?
Yes, it's Andre the Giant face. The Miz gave it to him for winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royale.
Uh-huh. You
That's
just
got
thought it
yeah,
was
that's
just
gotta be
something.
racist.
Because it looked like a tribute chain. Like if you didn't know who Andre the Giant face was or hair type was, you would have been like, damn, that nigga got a big ass chain to his granny.
And it's like it's so ugly you can't even make out Andre face.
Exactly. That's why I was like,
That's what I was
damn, is
saying.
that
When I first
Carmelo
seen it
Hayes'
on TV,
grandma?
I couldn't even tell who it was.
Swear to God,
I
I
thought
was
he was
like,
trying
that's
to copy
Carmelo
T
Hayes' granny
Grizzly
on
or
that
something.
motherfucker. That is not Andre the Giant. And then they
That was
zoomed
Mark
in on
Henry on
that
that
bitch
hoe.
quickly. I was like, I thought it was the woman from Good Times. I was like, that's fucked up. I
I thought
mean,
it was Mark Henry with his hair let go.
Boy, I thought it was Mae Young just dripped in gold for a minute. I was like, who old ass decided? I guarantee, I know who thought of this. Who thought of this? It's only one motherfucker in that backstage area that I knew probably. What's bald head buddy that's always wearing the hat? Nigga was a part of the Fabulous Freebirds. They always talking about this nigga backstage.
I feel like I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of him.
I'm looking this shit up. Let me see. Michael P. Hayes. That nigga. He the one who probably told Carmelo, hey, Carmelo, I know you got a little swag or whatever, but this is going to make you even swaggier. Pulled out that big ass chain. Andre the Giant. Carmelo was like,
he said, bro,
I gotta wear this.
He said, bro, don't make me wear this shit. He said, you're going to.
He said, nigga, you want to be on TV in 3 weeks?
Don't make me wear that.
Go ahead, put the chain.
He said, put the chain on, your ass going to catering.
I don't want to wear that chain. Oh, you gonna wear this chain?
Boy, I just know
you gonna wear the chain and you gonna like
the
it.
biggest smile on his fucking face when he said that shit. I just know he did. And then the final match, of course, we got John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in this street fight.
I think Cody getting his belt back.
I think John Cena gonna keep that bitch, and I feel like he just trying to pretend to put a wool over our eyes. Cause he gonna pretend like halfway through, if his kicking the nuts to Cody don't work, then that's when The Rock or somebody gonna come out and fuck.
It's gonna be Travis Scott.
Let Travis Scott come out.
I'll never turn some shit off so quick in my life.
Boy, I'll cancel my Peacock subscription and my.
I'll block Peacock
same day.
I'll block Peacock.
Do not care. Fuck all that. No, ain't no motherfucking way in hell I'm finna watch Travis Scott come back. Cause let me hear Fiend again.
He gonna ruin back-to-back main events for one of the big 4 pay-per-views.
I cancel all this shit. I do not care.
Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious.
Y'all laughing. I'm dead at. I won't film shit for 3 weeks. Let this nigga come back. I'm not bullshitting. Y'all drug this nigga name in the dirt as well. I don't give a fuck what y'all said.
We're gonna see it in Unreal in like 3 months.
I think
ain't no motherfucking way.
I think the very start of people interested is to tell you how the match gonna go. Cause my thought was, so is John gonna come out with the whole black screen again? Since he's a.
I think he's gonna come out with his usual, colorful promo shit.
He's gonna come out hype again.
High energy. I think he's gonna give us like one of his old school like entrances.
Yeah, but John. I mean, it's a good thing that ring ain't that goddamn far, like the ramp to the ring walk ain't that far. Because if John Cena had to run all the way through that motherfucker,
boy, them motherfuckers used to be long as hell for WrestleManias. I know he used to be tired as shit.
Boy, what? Cardio has.
I'll be looking at this shit like, boy, I'll be winded halfway through. How the fuck? Then y'all get in the ring and run the ropes like, boys.
I'm trying to tell you, that's why he told Batista to take 15 minutes to come down to the ring. Nigga, I'm tired. Fuck all this shit. I just ran half a football field, and then y'all niggas want us to immediately start wrestling. Nigga, I need 10 minutes, half a ginger ale, and 2 aspirins before I continue. Fuck all this.
Robitussin.
See? But all in all, as well, we gonna end up giving our votes to what we think is going to be the final grade for SummerSlam.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. Interesting news. The triple threat women's match for the world title will open up since SummerSlam Night 2.
Okay.
That's a good way to start off the card, at least.
I'm glad that they didn't start off with that IC title match, whether it was the men's or the women's.
They're going to put that like second or third on the card.
Don't make it third. Make it.
It's gonna be before
the TLC match.
No, it's gonna be before. I think the TLC match might go on second. It's gonna be before the AJ versus Dom match.
I hope not.
I think so. I think they're gonna have AJ and Dom probably go right before main event. I can see that.
Get all the shit that don't matter out the way first. I'm gonna be real with you. because I'm not gonna give a fuck about Lyra and them on Monday. I'm not gonna give a fuck about Dominic Mysterio still holding his belt Monday. I'm not gonna give a fuck about anything else but who's the women's world champion, who's the men's WWE champion, and who's the SmackDown tag team champions. That's it, that's all. But what I was getting to and everything, I was saying, what all in all, if you had to give your predictions for tonight, plus what happened yesterday, if you can give SummerSlam a full grade, what would y'all give it?
Like a 7.5.
7.5? Okay, okay.
A B
DP, what
minus.
you think?
A B minus. B plus. Yeah, about 7. 7 point. Yeah, 7.5 sound right.
I'm going to give it a grade of a B with the overall rating of maybe a 6.5 because it's an okay event, but there is so much more to be desired.
Okay, so if we round it up, it's like a 7.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
7,
Strong 7.
6.75, somewhere around that
A
point.
strong 7.
Because I need a little bit more to realize to
I think
basically.
tonight they're going to step it up, which is why they're having the women open up the card. I think tonight they're going to step it up for sure.
Well, they better, because if this don't work, they just gonna have to be like, hey, remember when I told y'all SummerSlam was gonna be night 2? Was gonna be 2 nights?
Yeah, we're going back to 1.
Throw that shit away. So I don't know. We just gonna have to see tonight, ladies and gentlemen. SummerSlam Night 2 is on Peacock and everything, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to this video and everything, and give us your opinions on what y'all feel is going to be the match of the night and overall what y'all feel at SummerSlam as a whole. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, as y'all already know, I'm Jay the Kid. That's Broke Boy Bray. And we got my man joining us again, DP. It was great to have you boys on. Let's go ahead and see how night 2 goes on for everybody else. And always and forever. I don't
You
care
can't cancel
shit.
me. I ain't got no platform.
DB the only nigga that's safe.
Shit, hell, I'm safe too. You think I'm just gonna make other different channels and shit like that. The fuck Hulk Hogan channel. That's what it's gonna be. I bet you I have 15,000 subscribers by the end. By the 7th month, if I made that shit our title name. But always and forever, before we get up out of here, thank you for wrestling. Peace.
Deuces.